G'day fam, welcome back to another yoga practice. Today's practice is going to be a power flow, focusing on shoulders, building strength through the chest, and working into some variations of inversions. So just being patient with yourself today and taking this one as it comes. So finding a comfortable seat, grounding down through the hips, relaxing down through the shoulders, and closing down through the eyes. And let's take a couple of breaths here. So take an inhale through the nose and exhale a sigh out of the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh out of the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhaling a sigh out of the mouth. And slowly begin to draw circles through your head and your neck. Keeping the body nice and relaxed. Knowing that this practice is going to be challenging. It is a power yoga class. And it is designed to be hard. So if it's something that you work towards or repeat a few times in your week, that's groovy. It's building strength, reverse direction of your circles. And everything great is on the other side of something hard. So push through today. Be confident in yourself. Well, let's have some fun together. Beautiful. Coming onto the hands and knees. Let's roll the shoulders over the wrists a few times, just going one way. And reversing directions of the circles, rolling the other way. Good. Stepping the feet back, coming into a high plank. And let's move through 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Coming back, tucking the toes underneath, sinking the hips back to the heels. We are going to come into a flying integration moment from my boy Patrick Beach. So you're going to plant the palms near the knees. We're going to drive through the shoulders, pick the hips up, pick the knees up, leave the toes on the earth. So find the compression, sink the chest towards the knees, take a deep inhale. Then as you exhale, drive, lifting the knees up towards the chest. Holding for 10, 9. Keep squeezing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Slowly soften those knees down. Fingertips behind the legs. Drive the hips high. Draw the shoulders back and down. Little opening through the heart space. Beautiful. Let's move into our downward facing dog. So lengthening the hips towards the sky, finding a drive through the palms, really feeling the connection between your palms, your hands, and the mat today. Super strong through the hands. Beautiful. With an inhale, ripple forward to your high plank. Let's find 5 push-ups. 1. These can be done on the knees. 3, 4, 5. 3-legged dog. Inhale, right heel sweeps to sky. As you exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Good. With an inhale, right leg straightens, hips square. Exhale, right knee taps right tricep. Right foot steps up outside of the right hand. Left knee softens down, lizard lunge. Coming onto the fingertips, finding that length, deepen into the hips. Then planting that left hand down, taking your right hand behind your head. As you inhale, turn the chest open. And as you exhale, right elbow taps left hand. Inhale, open. Exhale, elbow to hand. 2. Inhale, open. Exhale, elbow to hand, holding down for 3, 2. On 1, as you inhale, open up. Right arm reaches the sky, pressing off that back left knee, turning down onto the outside blade of the left foot, stacking your right foot on top of your left side plank. We're going to raise and lower the hips for 3 times. Slowly lower the hips down as low as you can. raise up 1, lower the hips down, raise 2, 1 more, lower those hips down, raise 3, right hand lands, high plank, 5 push-ups, lower, raise, lower, raise, lower, 3, 2 more, 4, 5, lower down, untuck the toes, inhale to back bend, exhale, rolling over toes, downward facing dog. Is work here. If you need to pause the video, take a longer break, please do so. Just know that you can take as much time to move through this practice as possible. Inhale waves you forward to the high plank, 5 push-ups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, downward facing dog, 3-legged dog, left heel floats to sky, inhale, exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Driving through the right palm a little more. And the left leg straightens, hips square, left knee taps left tricep, pause and hold. Left foot steps up outside of left hand, right knee softens down, coming onto fingertips, sinking the hips forward and down. Now take these moments of stretch as a moment of break. Deepen the breath and center the mind. Then the right palm grounds, left hand behind the head. Inhale, turn, open, right arm draws back and down. Exhale, left elbow, right hand. 1. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. 2. 1 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Holding. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open up. Release the left hand, tuck the right toes, pick up that right knee. Turn onto the outside blade of the foot, take your time. Left foot stacking on top. Good. 3 lowers and raises through the hips, lower down. Raise 1, maybe gazing to the mat, lower down. Raise 2. 1 more, lower down. Raise 3, holding 3, squeeze the legs 2. 1, left hand lands, 5 push-ups, let's go for it. Lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down, untuck toes. Inhale to back bend. Exhale, sink back to the knees, turn the palms up on the thighs. A couple of breaths. Lengthening the breath out. Feeling into your body's power. Feeling into your strength, feeling into your inner resolve. Maybe you interlace the hands behind the back, open up through the chest. Those 5 push-ups to start and end are killers, and no, those knees can drop down if those push-ups start to get a little bit sloppy. If the back tends to arch and bend, drop the knees down. We always want to have correct form. Finding our downward facing dog. You know the drill. We are going for 5 push-ups once more as you inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Move through those push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3-legged dog as you inhale, right heel floats to sky. As you exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Beautiful, stepping that right foot over and away, coming into your wild thing, dropping the hips down, then drive them towards the ceiling, reach that right arm all the way overhead. Good, side plank here. Coming into the side plank, driving the right knee in towards the chest, lift the hips, gaze towards the top of the mat, slowly step the right foot there. As you inhale, coming into high crescent lunge, driving through that back left leg. As you exhale, fingertips find the earth, hips draw back, right leg straightens as you fold. Squaring the hips. So maybe you take some time to gaze at the hips. Are they square towards the front of the room? Or is that right hip pressing forward because you might need some blocks underneath the hands? Good, bending into your back left knee to spring forward, chair pose, Utkatasana. Reaching arms towards the front of the room, shoulders back and down. And crow pose, placing the hands down, stacking the knees, triceps, knees, holding, or maybe you begin to bring that left knee in towards the center. Holding for 3, 2, crow pose, high plank, 5 push-ups, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, low plank, up dog, downward facing dog. I am trying to keep my breath as smooth as possible, but this is a challenge for me. Tilting the tailbone towards the sky, lengthening through the spine. You got this. Ripple forward, high plank, 5 push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3-legged dog, left heel floats. Inhale. As you exhale, bend the knee, open the hip or step that left foot over and away into your wild thing. Unfurl. Feel light in this moment. Find some rest in this moment. Good gaze down, coming onto, or into, your side plank. Driving the left knee into the chest. Gaze spots the top of the mat. Step your left foot forward, finding Anjaneyasana. Sinking into the hips. Begin to deepen into your practice. Softening the gaze, lengthening the breath. Fingertips find the earth, hips draw back, left leg straightens as you fold. Breathing into the hamstring. And begin to rock the weight back, bending into the right leg. Spring forward, chair pose. Utkatasana. Uprighting through the chest, squeezing the knees towards one another. Hands to earth, crow pose, finding some balance. Maybe this time right knee draws into chest. Right foot, right elbow, holding 3, 2, high plank, 5 push-ups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, low plank, untuck toes, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Sink the knees to the earth. Untuck those toes. Slowing down the breath. In fact, let's take an inhale here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interlacing the hands behind the back, driving open through the shoulders. Maybe take your gaze towards the sky. A few rolls through the head and the neck. And releasing that, my friends. One more flow. A little bit of a burner at the end just to cook those shoulders. But we don't have much work to go. We don't have long to go now. So moving into your downward facing dog, trying to move with as much intention as possible. We are selectively stressing the body to build the strength. So as you inhale, find the high plank, 5 push-ups, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Downward facing dog, little different this time. We have 3 Hindus. So Hindus are, you drop the head, you roll down, you roll upward facing dog, toes stay tucked, then you reverse that direction, pressing back. That's 1. Roll down, open up. Roll down, press back. 2. One more, rolling down, opening up, rolling down, press back. 3, 3-legged dog, right heel floats, inhale. Wild thing, right foot steps over and away. Drive the hips, reach that right arm forward. Beautiful side plank on the outside blade of the left foot. Right foot drives high into chest. Spot the top of the mat, right foot steps forward, high lunge. Inhale, you rise. Hands find the mat, hips draw back. Right leg straightens as you fold. Moment of rest here. Catch your breath. Steady your thoughts. Gazing forward, stepping forward, chair pose, left foot meets right, legs squeeze towards one another, uprighting through the spine. Good crow pose, hands to earth, stack the knees on the triceps. Maybe you're picking that left knee up into the middle. Maybe you're lengthening that left leg towards the sky in your half crow. For 3, 2, crow pose, high plank, 5 push-ups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, low plank, untuck toes, inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Whew. Guys, I hope you are feeling it as much as me, because your boy is cooking up here. This is our last side. Taking a moment to open up through the chest and to calm the mind. And let's go for it. Ripple forward, high plank, 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, downward facing dog. 3 Hindus. Roll yourself down, peel yourself open. 1, roll yourself down, press back, roll down, open up, roll down, press back. 2, last one, rolling down, opening up, rolling down, pressing back. 3, 3-legged dog, left heel to float, bend the knee, open the hip, wild thing, stepping over and away. Coming onto the outside blade of the right foot, drawing the left knee in towards the chest. Pause. Smile, find the balance. You got this. Gaze forward, left foot steps up, high lunge. Inhale, rise. Pyramid pose, exhale, fingertips find the earth. Hips draw back, left leg straightens. Let's all catch our breath here. And gazing forward, stepping the right foot forward, chair pose, Utkatasana, sinking deep, squeezing the thighs, then hands to earth, knees to elbows, knees to triceps, whatever is working for you. Crow pose, then maybe you're lifting that right knee, lengthening through the right leg, hold for 3, 2, right knee lands, 1, 3, 2, high plank, 5 push-ups, we got this. 1, 2, 3, 2 more, 4, 5, low plank, whew, up dog, downward facing dog, golly, knees sink down, toes untuck, roll through the shoulders, roll through the wrists. And turning palms up on the thighs, breathing, trying to slow that heart rate. There's been a lot of craziness in a very short period of time. We have one more thing to get through, and then it is time to relax. Interlacing the hands behind the back, drawing the palms down, opening through the shoulders, maybe opening through the neck. All right, coming back into our downward facing dog. This is going to be 5 pike push-ups into a 30-second dolphin pose hold. And then we are done with all the madness. So stepping those feet, maybe 1 footstep a little bit closer. Raising high onto the balls of the feet. And what we're going to do, we're going to lower ourselves down in this pike position where our chin is trying to touch the ground as far in front of our fingers as possible. Maybe you'd like to just watch this one. So you raise up, You press down and you press up as though you're finishing in a handstand position, yeah? High on the toes. So let's go for it. We have 5. So rolling high on the toes, lower down, maybe chin touches. Drive 1. Lower down. Drive 2. Finishing really high in that pike. Lower down. Drive 3. Lower down. Drive 4. Last one, lower down. Touch. Drive 5. Good dolphin pose. Softening the elbows down. Walking those feet in. And just closing down through the eyes. Breathing. Pressing through the shoulders, pressing through the forearms. But trying to stay relaxed as possible. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On one knee, soften down. Allow the hands to reach back for the feet. Rolling down into this really soft child's pose. Shoulders are spreading off the back body. Smoother breaths. Whew. Taking your time to rise. Sink your hips over to one side, lengthening both legs long in front of you. Inhale to sit tall, then exhale to simply fold. This practice has been complicated enough. We are going to keep the ending as smooth as possible. Just a couple of breaths here. And as you inhale, sit tall, sweep the legs over to one side. We're going to lay all the way down on our bellies. Then bringing the left arm wide to a T if you want a little bit more of a stretch through the shoulder. Cactusing through that left arm. Bending the right knee, stepping that left foot over and behind you. Really opening up through the chest, through that left pec, left shoulder. Whilst also being in a form of a twist. And really deepening the breath, particularly the exhalation. Beautiful, rolling back to center, reaching that right arm out in front of you, taking this left arm, threading it through as close to the body as possible, and then sinking down on that left shoulder. You can take your right hand in a fist and rest your head down. I just kind of have to modify poses as not to squash or cover the microphone up too much. Big stretch through the left shoulder. Really relaxing the legs, the belly. With an inhale, we rise, and then we'll take that right arm out to a T or a cactus, bending the left foot, stepping over. Trying to work into as much space. So not depth, but finding space. So the muscles are slowly opening up. We're spacious in our breath. Maybe a little bit more space in between the thoughts. Oh, this one feels so good after all of those push-ups. Then rolling back onto the belly, reaching the left arm forward, posting up, threading that right arm through and sinking down, feeling this one into the outside of the right shoulder. Just 2 more breaths. Good, reaching that left hand out. All we're going to do is keep threading that right arm through and then turning all the way over onto the back body, coming into the soft supported bridge, so driving through the feet. Not supported bridge, sorry, just a soft bridge pose. If you want to press up into wheel, I've done a lot of work through opening the shoulders, opening the back body. And if you want that little bit more, press up into it. But for now, for me in this moment, this pose is enough. And sinking the hips down or softening down from your wheel pose. And coming into happy baby, shining the soles of the feet towards the sky. And gentle opening through the hips. Minor rock from side to side. And placing the feet down to the mat once more and sinking both knees over to the left, arms go wide to a T. And we'll just roll here, right to left, left to right. Just working some space into the lower back. Some gentle release or massage through the hips, through the glutes. Then allowing the legs to stretch long, the feet to fall out towards the sky, the palms to turn towards the ceiling as you rest in your Shavasana. Knowing that you've been through a lot in this practice, there was a lot of work, and just giving yourself some time here and some space here to lie flat, to feel the active gravity drawing you into the mat, and to let go. To let go of any pressures on yourself, to let go of any worries or any anxieties, any of the little things the mind likes to take its attention and awareness to distract us from this moment. It is hard to let go of those things. I know that from first-hand experience, but I know that the more we try, the easier it becomes. So as much as yoga is a practice of stretching and strengthening the body, it is also a practice of stretching and strengthening the mind. Allow your mind to be open to all things, but also be strong. Yeah? So my friends, I thank you dearly for sharing your practice with me. Always remember, today is going to be a good day. From my heart to yours, I bow to you. Namaste.